Hi, it's Bridget with Life on Spectrum, and today I'm talking about perseverating. Some people say perseverance, whichever you prefer, and it depends on which verb tense or noun you're actually using. But perseverating is very typical in the spectrum. People usually love to perseverate about one or two different topics. Perseverance, all it means is you cannot get off a topic easily. It's something that you truly love, something that you truly enjoy in your life. And people on the spectrum always have at least one or two topics. For my son, it's always been anime, manga, cartoons, Marvel, and let's see, Japan is the newest one. But as you can see, when they were younger, he really just started with cartoons, and then it's developed into other things throughout their lives. However, don't get me wrong, he's 22 years old, and every once in a while I catch him watching like Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network because he still truly enjoys watching cartoons. But perseverance or perseverating is when a student cannot get off of that topic. One thing that you can always do is try to connect that topic with things that they are learning. For instance, for some reason, my son was always good with numbers. So when he figured that out, we actually took cartoons and books and we actually put numbers within it. And I know that sounds strange, but I would always mention that every book page has a number on the the book number or whatever the case may be. And that actually connected numbers to books or numbers to cartoons. He also started to get into the episodes numbers and the volume numbers. And that was just one way to connect numbers to what he really loved. When I started connecting numbers to that, he then liked to do math, and he actually became very good at math, and he loved taking like up to algebra 3 and pre-calc, which I still have a hard time doing. But because I connected numbers in the simplest ways to one of the topics he loves, it actually made him learn other things. Perseverating does not always have to be a bad thing. Just make sure you limit the questions that they ask, and even limit maybe 5 or 10 minutes on when they can speak to on that topic, especially when you're around family and friends and they understand what's going on. Sooner or later, they'll start to learn and adjust that you can't always talk about those same topics. However, even to this day, when he's nervous, he will go reference back to one of the things he likes to talk about. But that's just because he's nervous. And I always tell him it's better that he talks about something than just sits there and just says nothing at all. So keep that in mind too. That perseverating is not always a bad thing. Just make sure you try to control it, and make sure if they're a questioner that they limit their questions to 3. So keep those things in mind, and that's my little tidbit on perseverating with Bridget with Life on the Spectrum. Thanks for watching that episode, and make sure you come back and join us again for upcoming videos. They'll be uploaded almost on a daily basis. Also, if you really enjoyed us, like us below, or even leave a comment for us to respond back to. And if for all of you that are really involved in the Life on Spectrum, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We hope that this is worthwhile for you, and we'll see you next time on Life on Spectrum.